Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Monday. Yep, we're back at it. January 16th, 2023. Sing, sing, celebrate. Happy King Day, everyone. Number 1, it was almost 40 years ago, on November 20th, 1983, that then-President Ronald Reagan signed the bill making the January 15th birthday of civil rights leader, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a national holiday. Sunday, Mr. Biden was the first sitting president to attend and speak before the congregation of Ebenezer Baptist Church on the Sunday before the national holiday. At the invitation of the recently elected Democratic Senator, Reverend Raphael Warnock, President Biden spoke before his Atlanta home church of Reverend Warnock and his predecessor, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Number 2, the town where thousands have journeyed and honored its place in civil rights history stands as a shadow of itself today in the wake of last week's destructive tornadoes. The storm brought powerful twisters and winds to Alabama and Georgia that uprooted trees, sent mobile homes airborne, derailed a freight train, flipped cars, and cracked utility poles. Suspected tornado damage was reported in at least 14 counties in Alabama and 14 counties in Georgia. Number 3, the New York State Department of Health is exploring its options after a state Supreme Court judge struck down a statewide mandate requiring healthcare workers to be vaccinated against COVID-19. The judge wrote in a ruling that Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul and the health department overstepped their authority by mandating a vaccine that's not included in state public health law. The judge sided with medical professionals for informed consent, a group of medical workers affected by the vaccination mandate. Number 4, Keenan Anderson, a 31-year-old school teacher who was a cousin of Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrisse Cullors, died hours after LAPD officers repeatedly shocked him with a taser. The Los Angeles, California Police Department alleged police arrived at the scene of a traffic accident on January 3rd in Venice, California, and found Mr. Anderson running into the street exhibiting erratic behavior. Anderson was eventually handcuffed and shackled, taken to a hospital, and then died 4 hours later. No cause of death has been officially established. Number 5, it's Ministry Monday time. Happy MLK Day, and in honor of this being a holiday to celebrate a man who was all about being a servant of God and the people, let's talk about being a servant of God. To serve or be a servant of God is not just something you casually do. As a Christian, it is a requirement, your duty, and a part of your calling. Being a servant is not an unachievable goal. Read more about it in today's Ministry Monday. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. What is good news? Those things that are true, honest, just, pure, lovely, and admirable. Share these things. Let me share this with you. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with Chris Paul and Huggy Lowdown, comedians extraordinaire, justice activist Coy Malone, and Katrina McGee, Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer at the American Heart Association, as we discuss today's top headlines and a lot more. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.